lighting up the city of Albany, one LED and incandescent light bulb at a time. On this episode of Light Matters, we take you to what has become a yearly tradition for many in upstate New York, as families pile in their cars for a 2-mile stretch of illuminated reindeers, snowmen, and memories. Hello, I'm Justine Murphy, and this is Light Matters for December 2017. With an estimated 1.5 million lights, a park in downtown Albany, New York is not only brightening the skies, but also the hopes of children in the capital region. We'll tell you more later in the show. But first, proudly called the national treasure of China, the giant panda has become the face of global conservation efforts. In an attempt to present both China and green energy, Panda Green Energy has built 2 panda-shaped solar farms, with 98 more planned across China and Asia in the coming year. The first power plant constructed in Datong is 250 acres and has a total installed capacity of 100 megawatts. It's made up of almost 70,000-watt monocrystalline modules, over 94,000 310-watt bifacial dual-glazed modules, and 11,250 115-watt thin-film modules. The modules are staggered in an array that mimics the color and shape of China's favorite icon. The second solar farm is in Guigong and has a total installed capacity of 60 megawatts. The Panda power plants are a green energy demonstration project jointly promoted by Panda Green Energy and the United Nations Development Program to promote youth engagement in the sustainable energy movement. It is also part of China's Belt and Road Initiative along the historic Silk Road that connects Asia to Europe. The International Society for Optics and Photonics, or SPIE, is an educational not-for-profit organization founded in 1955 to advance light-based science, engineering, and technology. Eugene Arthurs has held the title of CEO since 1999 and is set to retire in mid-January. In a recent interview with the CEO, he told us what, or rather who, he will miss the most after retirement.
I will definitely miss the wonderful people at SPIE who I've worked with for so long and had the real pleasure and honor of working with, and who taught me so much.
Arthurs has become a fixture at SPIE's conferences around the world.
I've always tried to be at each conference serving different areas in the field once every odd year or something like that. So I, of course, at Photonics West and conferences like that every year. But we serve wonderful communities such as medical imaging, smart structures and so on, that where optics are embedded in structures to test their how they're surviving and how they're flexing in the case of aircraft wings and things like that. We have a wonderful microlithography community.
He added that he's not leaving the field entirely and will still make it to many conferences in the future. The Price Chopper Market 32 Capitol Holiday Lights in the Park is celebrating 21 years of holiday lighting entertainment at Washington Park in downtown Albany, New York. When the show first started, all of the displays were made with incandescent lights. Now, they're transitioning to LEDs. Photonics Media's news editor Autumn Pilot takes us through the city's 10-year light refurbishing plan.
2 miles of lights and approximately 1.5 million individual bulbs make up the 150 displays at the Capitol Holiday Lights in the park. Volunteers from the community start setting up for this yearly event at least 4 weeks before the opening. For the past 6 years, some of the static and animated displays have been upgraded from incandescent light bulbs to LEDs. It's all part of a 10-year, $600,000 refurbishment project sponsored by the Albany Police Athletic League and the City of Albany.
With the LEDs, we save a lot in electricity to power the displays, and we can also then go ahead and put more displays in the park that way as well. The LEDs make the displays a lot brighter and stand out a lot better than the incandescent light bulbs.
You know, we have enough displays that we can do the park 1.5 times over, but we rotate displays in and out. So there's the things that we refurbish this year will rotate out and come back in next year and as LED. So by the time we get to year 10, everything will be LED, including what we have sitting in a warehouse, considering $600,000 investing in what we already own. So it's a considerable upgrade.
From the end of November to early January, the streets in the park are almost bumper to bumper with traffic as spectators come from near and far to view their favorite light displays and also see what's new. With 4 years to go in the 10-year plan, coordinators are beginning to see the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak, as they change from old to new.
When we're refurbishing, we're literally counting light bulbs. How many feet of 6-inch spacing cord are we using, and multiplying it, et cetera, to figure out how many light bulbs we really have in this park, because we've been asked that a number of times. And we'll probably make it at one of our contests. Once we get through the 10 years process and get all our light bulbs counted, maybe we'll make it one of our contests that year. How many light bulbs are in the Capitol Holiday Lights.
Regardless of exactly how many light bulbs are on display, the change from incandescent to LED ensures a greener, more energy-efficient Christmas for the city of Albany. Reporting for Photonics Media and Light Matters, I'm Autumn Pylant.
Thanks, Autumn. If you're in the Albany area, check out this spectacular drive-through lighting event through January 2nd. Tickets are $20 per car, with all proceeds benefiting the juvenile crime prevention programs of the Albany Police Athletic League. That's it for this month's show. Tune in next month as we take you to the University of California, Davis, and introduce you to the researchers making great strides in fluorescence lifetime imaging microscopy. And be sure to follow us on social media for the latest and coolest news and information. Until next year, keep following the photons.